Hello, everyone. Good to have you, and good to see you all. And I'm going to play a little bit, have a quick look at how things are going. Shakedown heavy, endless detour. Interesting. Um, Very strange and interesting bad cards. Two evolving doors, but at least I got fourth, fifth shakedown heavy. Probably a fourth one. So let's try this funny draft experience. I've always wanted to play it a little bit. I think they've been trying to make these cube drafts better on Arena. It's not easy, I think, to make a good cube because basically you're taking a very large number of cards from a cross set, and usually cubes aim at a high power level. So people playing the cube should feel that almost as if they would be playing a high power level constructed format, but they're constrained to a single copy of cards, and there is some amount of randomness. Obviously, the randomness is a lot less than in drafts because the cube is put together in a way that there are very few useless or filler cards. A lot of cards, most of the cards, in fact, will have some good synergy and be strong synergy pieces. A Tulane is something very good. Every creature spell draws you a card. It's pretty busted. Yeah, I mean, ramping you every time. Also pretty good. Everheart is not bad, but I think this is a phantom draft. We're not gonna get the cards at the end, so if we would, it would cost 4,000 gems. Champion of Wits. It's a good card. Electrodominance can be quite funny. Atris is good. I think though Cathar is sort of hands down the best. I just like this kind of card in draft environment, singleton environment, because people have less targeted removal, good removal at the right time. So it's harder for them to remove the Cathar, and it can maybe even flip multiple times. Omnath is just very strong though. So is Toshki, and so are Halana and Alina. So one of the things aggressive decks always do well. The other kind of deck, if you get good blue-red cards, then you can make very good tempo decks. Because blue has so much good selection and draw, and that can just overpower all the other decks quite easily. This is very, very, very difficult. Omnath is fantastic, Toshki is fantastic. Hauken is actually not good, not bad. Outburst is good. Card draw and removal. And building around Omnath is not that easy. But it's just too strong, isn't it? Yeah. Too tempted. Too tempted by the goodness. Double vision. Crackle with power. Rush me. Rush me is kind of fun. Mimic is not bad. We could just get a good dual land here, maybe. Huntsmaster is definitely good. A couple of good dual lands could be fun and fine. There wasn't like a very obvious, amazingly obvious, strikingly obvious option there. So that was funny one. Restoration Angel with Brutal Qatar and Omnath sounds pretty cool. So does Cavalier of Thorn though. Cavalier of Thorns is so good. What does Bangjob do? Interesting form of card advantage. Hornet Queen is good in this format. So is Magda, of course, giving you treasures. And then the Triumph is also very strong with Omnath. Just go for Resto Pesto here. Resto is just a good card, right? I mean, it's 3/4 that can bounce around. It's just pretty good. Shigeki is nice. Ogre is also nice. Mutate. I don't know. Choop is good, but pivoting into black as well. Lion Sesh is just a good early card, but then again, Breeding Pool would be brilliant with the current. I mean, only with Omnath really. We might still just be white something. It's true. Field of Glory is a good late game card, but I think here Temple Garden is nice to keep our options open, and I do want some amount of duels. I mean, so far this is a white deck, especially for Omnath, which is not necessarily a brilliant game plan. We don't have black. Intervention is not great with what we have at the moment. Race. Token generators can be annoying in this format. Torban is not really where we want to be. Smothering Egg, not really. We are not a Spellslinger type of deck. Reese might be good. Tassa might be good too. At the moment I would probably go with Reese and just make a couple of tokens that could be pretty useful. Channeler is also pretty good, but again, we don't have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, War Chief is a useful card, definitely, but then again, Perforos is not bad removal. If we lean into white-red, we can be pretty aggressive. So then we could have something like Back Alley Gardener. Whenever one or more other creature enters the battlefield under your control, seek a land card, which works brilliantly with Omnath. Tulane is also okay with Omnath, of course. No, that's only... But it can happen, it can return useful creatures to our hand and then we can bounce them around. But Back Alley Garden is maybe better on curve though. But I mean, we're gonna need a couple of biggies. Oh, well, that's been decided for. That's a bit slow there. So at the moment, Halana and Alina look good to me. Although ramping can be pretty powerful as well. But these folks are just too strong, I think. But this adds any mana. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Getting our mana fixed is useful. And Rush Me is not bad. I mean, we're leaning pretty heavily into green at the moment, so that might be something that works well. Radha can be very good with Omnath. It can help us to play more lands, but I just really like Cavalier of Thorn. It's so much card advantage if it goes off. Fate Feathers. Can get rid of something. Yeah, white removal, always good. Outburst, Cavalier of Flame, not great. No, this is definitely not a Grey Merchant deck. Angel of Sanctions, ooh, Trostani Discordant is excellent in this deck. Holpack Piper, very strongly limited. Henge, fantastic engine. Terror of the Pigs is also good. And it works nicely with the bouncing things and casting multiple things. Also with the elementals. So we have a strong white, red base. Zurzos. Quite limited. Jetmir. Jetmir is good if you can make more tokens. Ashnorn is very strong, but very expensive as well. Sacred Fire is good. Yanobra Elves is pretty good. Card draw and ramp. Yes, please, maybe. Or try and go and fix our mana a bit more. I mean, the elf won't be coming around, but Temple Garden might come around. I'm not sure whether that was good. Difficult choices. Chaos. So Gingy is good, but maybe not in this deck. Ronas needs a lot of green devotion. Vivian on the hunt. It's not bad, not great. Rutha, not for this deck. Battle Screech. So we can make a bunch of tokens, which is nice with cards like Jetmir. Might wheel. Vivian is a decent planeswalker, top end planeswalker. None of the cards are really things I like here, to be honest. Might just go with Vivian, but we already have quite a bit of top end stuff. We would need actually more earlier plays and things that we can use to push our opponent at the beginning of the game a bit. So I don't want another Elemental Knight. Splicer is good. Torrance is good. Rexage is good. I like Rexage. I like Dual Land as well, though. This is not easy. Dual Land or Rexage. I mean, Rexage is just so useful, though. And especially if we manage to bounce it, it's a lot of extra value. Procession. Karn is good in any deck. Thriving Grow is good. It's such a poor card. Sad that they printed it. Banishing Slash is not bad, but double white can be difficult in this deck. Narset can be okay, not great. I mean, Ilharg is good, and we do have a bunch of biggies. Escape to the Wilds is very good in the late game to refuel. And if we go on like this, Field of the Dead could be good in this deck. I think I like Field here. I mean, Forsaken Crossroads would be good as well, but yeah, Field is just good. Usually. Giganta. Giant Regrowth. Yeah. Drakuseth. Ori. Wow, a lot of janky, weird, cool stuff. I mean, maybe Giant Regrowth is okay. Not great, but not horrible. Stitched Assistant. Scry through, draw a card if you use it to exploit something. Timeless Witness. Timeless Witness is very good. Shadow Skull is pretty good. Etali is pretty good. Briefcase is pretty decent for filtering. Maybe Shadow Skull or Etali are better, but I like the Recursion, and our top end is already very chunk, full of stuff. Trostani. We don't want more 5-drops really though. We have so much selection in the 5-drop slot. I mean, a Piper. Right? Okay. I fell asleep a bit. Jetmir is not bad, but I think I'm just gonna go with the land, especially now that we have Field of the Dead. It's important to have a good selection of lands, and at the beginning I started picking some lands, but then I went in for all these 5-drops. Curve is a bit too top heavy. Curve is a little bit... I will take one because we might want to maybe splash for... We might want to splash for something like that. Oh, gosh. I mean, I love all these 5-drops. They're all good cards, but I would need a lot more ramp for these cards. We only have 2 rampy creatures at the moment and no treasure production or anything. Yeah, we do have a bunch of playable, semi-playable cards. This is very good. It can tap something or destroy a biggie. That's just very good here. Yeah, no crypt. This is not a crypt breaker deck, that's for sure. Oh, we get the other Vivian as well. Kinnan. Ephemerate is not bad. Cathar is good with it. Visionary is good with it. Sage is good with it. It can trigger back Alley Gardener. It's good with Resto. It's good with Timeless. It's good with Rush Me. Good with Terror. Ephemerate might be perfect actually here for us. Elder isn't bad, right? We're going for 4 mana. Jetmir's Garden is very good. Attendant is decent. Risen Reef is just so strong. Wow. I'm gonna go with Risen Reef here and hope that we get Jetmir's Garden on the wheel. 4 mana Garruk is good too. But this is not the very strong Garruk though. Falco is decent. Yari's Wake is very good. Fabled Passage is very good with Omnath. And we can trigger the Field of Dead as well. I mean, if we go in heavily for the land synergy, then Tatyova can be superb. Squirrel General. Fiend Artisan, Lyra, more good 5-drops. I think either Solemn or Domri. Actually, maybe Domri is good. Provisioner is maybe even better though. Domri is okay. Domri is okay. And Provisioner might come around if I'm lucky. Maybe Sanctuary. That's not bad. Kyoda is good. Kyoda is very nice. I mean, Cowboy is good in this deck, though. Cowboy is actually good in this deck. And it can help us to filter. Worm is good, Toralf is good, but Integrity is very good. I think Cowboy is decent here, and we should just pick up some more lands. Illuminator is not bad, but we don't have that many. Champion, Kronos. Wow, it can help us. Cabaretti Revels, really? Ooh, that's just so strong as well. We have to pick that. Raffine Star, and I think then we just go for like things like Cultivate could ramp us very effectively, but Raffine Star is too good to pass up. Or go for Cultivate, and then... Dang, man, that's... yeah... Scheming Fence can help us to survive at the beginning, right? Fauna Shaman... Inspector... Gitrog, Scheming Fence... I think I'm just gonna go with the Thraben Inspector and try to survive. Thriving Heat, Harrow. Harrow is not that many black things. Fatesbreaker, Siegeman. So many expensive things. Mindstone. With pumping colorless is not where we want to be. Okay, Jetmir came around. Elder is also good. And Ropeline Attendant is very good too. But I think I'll just go here with the Triome. And Falco comes in with a shield counter, and we can cast some spells, but the Rook is just maybe the better card here by some small margin. That might be okay because we do have a lot of land synergy. Little quick removal is good. Champion, I mean, it might be an okay filler. I don't think we're going to play. Pilfer, definitely not. And Gitrog, I love Gitrog, but not in this deck, perhaps. Although, I mean, now we do have, funnily, we do have black mana. So Gitrog would not be that hard to cast. Gitrog would not be impossible to cast, right? And opponents may sacrifice a non-token creature. If they do, tap Gitrog. Yeah, but it ramps us. Okie dokie. So we do want 17 lands because our curve is serve high and we do want to draw cards. And what we want to do, we need to get 8 cards. And so we want to cut one of... Yeah, we definitely want to cut some spells. And we're going to cut at least 4 or 5 cards here on this... around this part of the curve. Actually, we have a good amount of 1-drops. I'm really not sure about Thraben Inspector. I think I'm gonna skip on that. These look good, all solid, and we need some early presence on the board. 3-drops look to me very useful, functional stuff. Rush Me, I might get rid of. Gitrog, I might get rid of. Big Viv, I might get rid of. I mean, Ilharg is not bad, right? It doesn't die. It helps us to put on board the biggies without having to pay for them. That Jova is slow and doesn't give us enough benefit for how expensive she is. I mean, we do have a bunch of ramp, so I'm still wondering, like, do we actually need... that many lands? But Field of the Dead and Omnath and all that, it's probably good to have more lands in this deck. Ah, dang, I love Trostani Discordant, but it just seems slightly too slow for some of the stuff we want to be doing. Champion of Ronus as well, I think. And then these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands, so we would need 9 more. So we have a bunch of interesting lands here. I mean, this can be basically any color. This is sort of red, green, white, red, green, green, white, white, something. So we would need... green has to be the most, and then roughly the same amount of white and red. So at the moment we have green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potentially. Red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potentially. White 1, 2, 3, 4. So if it's 9 cards, then we would need to add maybe 4 forests. 4 forests and 3 plains. Three plains and 2 mountains. 2 mountains. And then you have a fairly balanced mana base that should allow us to cast the majority of our things. Alright, I mean, this is gonna be pretty funny. Let's see how it works. Looks like a good format, good deck. As long as we get to resolve our things. Yeah, as long as we get a good curve, we should be okay, I think. As long as we get a good curve, we should be okay. We can go into Cultivate and then continue from there. So I'm quite content with this, yeah. I am quite content for the moment with this. People like playing blue, but I think blue is for people who are very good at the game. I don't believe that blue is good in the hands of everyone. Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical about that. Arset. Cool stuff. My opponent's really going for it here. Well, we're gonna go for the Gardener. That's a good turn, I think. 3 mana investment, get 6-7 stats on the board across 2 bodies. It's funny how this works though, because it didn't trigger the Gardener this way, sadly. Ah, they're thinking about what they should remove. Ay, naughty opponent.
Let me help you practice.
6 mana. What's that gonna be about, man? Ugin! Ah, how ugly. We're gonna get rid of the Gardener. Yeah, Gardener would start creating a lot of value straight away. No, Kabu! I'm a bit surprised about it. I mean, Kabu could grow easily, right? You can see that. This could take out Narset quite easily. Cultivate isn't bad. Yanarel Visionary is okay. Yeah, they didn't believe my bluff. Ugin might have been overall the more dangerous one, but I had to remove the Narset as well. I mean, it was about to, it wasn't about to give them the emblem, and then they would just win straight on the spot. Yeah, the Ugin tokens will be very hard to deal with as well. And they have white, so they might have enchantment removal too. They might have counter spells. They already have a lot of mana and they're sitting on it. That makes me think that they have some good interaction. Maybe not, hopefully. Well, we're gonna go with this first, I think. It's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty content with this so far. I think I'm just gonna cast this to have another blocker or attacker. Yeah, have just a bit more bulk across the board in general.
Secrets manifest before you.
And we can cast Ilharg and can pull something good. It can pull Resto, it can pull Rexage, it can pull Cathar, it can pull... I think we played out almost half of our deck. Yep. Wow. We did. We did play out almost half of our deck. I mean, we can even push Cavalier. I think I'll just go with Ilharg though. I like Ilharg. That's one of the reasons. He's just quite funny. Ooh, opponent really doesn't like Ilharg. I think if they have a counter spell, this is where they're going to use it. This seems to be the point where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna use that Ilharg. No? Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, what's the idea? Are you gonna let it resolve? Thank you very much. No, I don't think I want to get rid of my Cabaretti Revels. Rather... We can create a 1/1 token, we can tap something down. Tapping something down is not that great this turn. Because even if I tap this or this down and I attack with these two, they can just trade, get a card. Yeah, I think we still We're just gonna cultivate here. Well, not great, but you know, what can I do? Whichever. We have most. We pulled most of the lands out of our deck at this point. Opponent has 6 lands. We have 9. But we haven't found Omnath who could have capitalized on this, and we haven't found the Terror of the Peaks who could have capitalized on the Cabaretti Revels. So that's a bit sad. Yeah, you know, we still have 18 cards, and most of our combos are still in the deck. So once we draw them and we have this much mana, we're gonna be on 10 mana. This might be a good go. Oh, and Rutha. Oh, how naughty. I'm not happy about that at all. Just very deeply unhappy about that. And also a color fixing hasn't arrived. Sedgy. Oh well. Inspired Ultimatum. Dang, man, that's pretty brutal. They're gonna just get rid of most of our board. Wow, it's brutal. I'm sure this is gonna mill Terror of the Peaks and Omnath. Yeah, those guys are gonna go. What should Brutal Qatar get rid of? Maybe the Flame Painter can go. Field of the Dead is gonna come onto the battlefield. I told you, he's gonna mill. It milled both the Terror and the Omnath. I was 100% sure about this one. That's so good. Okay, never mind. Right, I mean, we're gonna want to get rid of that guy. And we're gonna want to... do we... Yeah, but when it enters the board, it does something useful, right? It filters out our remaining lands, so... Okie dokie. Okay, we got rid of Ugin, that's useful. And Ilhart goes back into our deck, that's also pretty useful. An opponent has a lot of cards, but they don't have matching amounts of mana. They do have a lot of mana, but they don't... 5, 7, 8 mana, it's quite a lot, but it's not like they can just dump their hand. But we are really at the risk of milling ourselves. They still have... They also only have 10 cards, wow. No, 12. Oh, interesting. Ori, are you kidding with me? Oh, dude, God, this is obnoxious. This is obnoxious. Dang. I wouldn't mind if they would kill the Cavalier. It could get back my Omnath, though it's a bit too late to start Omnathing at this point. Way too late, probably. It's gonna get the Sash. Yep. Sash is gonna enter. Opponent is thinking again about some removal or counterspell or I don't know what. Just reading cards. This is interesting. That's gonna pull what? Nothing. It's not gonna pull anything, but that can get me Brutal Cathar, or it could get me Rex Sage. Could get me Terror, and Terror could get Resto, and Resto could bounce something, or we could go Omnath. Maybe Ori would be good though. Just getting rid of the Ori. It's pretty tame. Pretty boring, but it does do a good job at helping me to kill my opponent. Terror of the Peaks does a good job of that too. Could do 3 plus, I don't know, 7 damage. I don't know. Dang, man. I'm just gonna go with this. It's very underwhelming, but whatever. We're gonna go after your Ori, my man, because I don't want you to have that much mana. It's a bit perverted. Yeah. Just don't really need more lands at the moment, so I don't want to in my deck, to be honest. Is there anything in their graveyard that we would want to remove? It depends on what kind of spells they have. Ifrit Flame Painter. Look at that guy. Yeah. The opponent still has a deck to play. We are running out of cards. Getting Omnath is nice, we're getting the Terror, but it's getting a bit too late in the game for that. Getting a bit too late in the game for using these combo cards very efficiently. We didn't pull any of them for a long time. Maybe instead of Pass the Torch we can play the one more biggie. Sure, but I mean this can grow, right? Oh, that one doesn't give white mana, I see. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going to win here, right? Because they're gonna double cast. They're just gonna attack. They're gonna cast Magma Opus or Magma Opus again. And that should win them the game, probably. Yeah. Really? They didn't cast Magma Opus again? Why? Oh, they did. Oh, what? Oh, because it's double strike. Dang, man. That's brutal. That's brutal. Huh. Unbelievable. How rude is my opponent? And it's just unbelievable. The rudeness of some people. Yep. We're gonna throw that. Most definitely, yeah. Ah, that sequencing was horrible. I should have done. Oh, God, what an idiot I am. Should have done first Timeless Witness. 4. Yeah, just get rid of that guy. And we can get something back. Return it to our hand. What should we return to our hand here? Giant Killer might be good. Fate's Fetters could be good. Giant Killer is pretty good. Omnath sort of kills us. Cathar is good, right? Yeah, I like Cathar, I think. Cathar is very sort of straight up removal. The Faith Fetters is too. Yeah. So is Faith Fetters. And we're gonna make the little zombie token. And yeah, for the moment that's okay. I mean, I could have used that to remove one of their two Tether boys, but that's okay. We can't bounce the token anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. And we have 7 cards in the deck, and they have 6 cards in the deck. I guess a lot of their cards are going to be card draw and card advantage cards, so they can't really use those for very big effects. If they don't want to just throw themselves out of the game. And we have 2 flyers as well, which can hit pretty hard. And yeah. Garruk can keep making creatures, Domric can help us too. Gilhard has to come back at some point. We could maybe, can we loop? Wow. That's pretty fucking annoying. Pretty pickety-fuckety annoying that was. Ah, Ilharg's back. That's nice. Good old piggy. No other creatures, sadly, so piggy just comes and up. Don't even know at this point, man. We're just gonna go trade there. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's really okay. We're gonna run out of cards first, yeah. One way they could kill us would be if they would force us to draw a couple of cards. I don't know what they have. I mean, they have a full hand, but they seem to be reluctant to play more than one spell a turn. What a strange game. There are no simple arena games that somehow, sometimes, sort of sedge. Key to the Archive and Rutha. Ah, if they get something brutal, that can become pretty broken. They might be able to finish me off in some nasty way. They're still a little bit limited on mana. Yeah, I don't want Rutha to come and go back and forward, so I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, try and deal 6. Make another zombie token. You can double up your notice spells with Rutha. I know that's what you wanted to do, opponent. I know you're kind of person. That was the idea. To double up Crackle with power. Yeah, of course it goes into the deck. Which is good in the sense that it can help us actually to outlast our opponent. So they don't kill us in time. Fuck. Right, that's... No, we cannot... That is not something we can beat. Approach of the Second Sun, no, that's not something we're going to beat. In fact, Approach of the Second Sun is going to shuffle itself back every single time. Okay. Well, my friend, that's that. Sure. Buddy, go for it. Ah, yes, that's a good choice, yeah. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it would have been fantastic at the beginning of the game, but I mean, at this point, it's just 100% useless.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?
Yeah, opponent is thinking through their lines with electrostatic bolt. Sure, I mean we can do we can't do too much about it. They could have made me draw 2 cards though, that would have been pretty good for them. Or they could have drawn 2 cards. Sure. Ilharg is coming back, that's good. Well, that's life, nothing I can do about that. Go for it, baby girl, baby boy. Whatever you are, my opponent. Yeah, well that's not gonna do anything. Okay. Just pay it. Yeah, and it's my opponent's turn. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. This must be Approach, right? Or Approach is their last card. What a test. That's quite funny, actually. Yeah, they do whatever they want at this point. They can just look with, yeah, they can just crackle. Yay! So many copies of Crackle with Power. It's gonna be sad to die to that elemental, man. Wow. Well, it's a stylish way to finish someone off. I like that. That is pretty funny. Okay. It's a long game, man. Oh. Pain in the back. No. After a long week, I need many things, but I don't need hour-long games. One thing I don't need are hour-long games. So this hand is actually not good because we don't have white mana. Dang. Well, this is much better, yeah. We're gonna keep. We're gonna put 1 land away. And this always comes into play tapped, so we're just gonna leave with this. Yeah, Sesh is not bad. I think it can force removal spell. So, okay. I don't really want to play either of those cards, though. They're both nice if my opponent has something on board. At the moment they don't do anything. That's what I would like. Yeah. Halia. Hello. Don't swing your sword at me. You can put that away. The target is good as any. Two damage, baby. I like Reese's art. It's quite creepy. Creepy elves. Ah, right. There is the removal. Do they get anything out of it? Really? They don't find anything? Come on. Ah, they did find one. Good. So now we can make a token. Grab one of our creatures if we want. But we don't really want at this point to do such thing. Unless they want to remove it. Oh. What's it gonna be? Oh, that has vigilance. Yeah. She totally looks like an angel, by the way. I don't know why she's a human cleric. How? Neat. Just gonna get some red mana. We're gonna get Domri. We're gonna exile two things. We're gonna get rid of Kalia, because she's caused us much grief already. And we're gonna go in for 5. And we're also gonna get rid of Kalia. Just to settle things in a nice way. So this one's interesting. We drew 6 lands. Oh, nasty. Look at that. Opponent's going for it hard. Ah, and they have... Dang. Well, we are gonna get rid of the legendary enchantment, the Meat Hook Massacre. And we have to hope that we get something finally. We haven't gotten any of our biggies. We got a good amount of lands. But mostly basics, right? So we have a ton of basics on board. 1, 2, 3, well, not a ton. We have a good number of basics already, that's for sure. This should really thin out the basics in the deck. No more basics needed, baby. We're perfectly fine without more basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kinds. So the next land, we have how many kinds of land? 1, 2, 3, 4 more kinds. Could help us, but not if we get beaten to death by hasty creatures. In that case, we won't get anything good.
No fire, no steel.
Wow, that's brutal. Nah. We're dead. Nice. That was easy for my opponent. Mardu mid-range, Mardu control. With the mid-range creature. This is a mid-range deck, I guess. Yes, so one thing we want to do is, we don't want this 2 mana thingy. We do want one more Fetty. Or Vivi. Vivi can be good. She's down with discordant isn't bad. I think Vivi is decent, no? Makes Rhino Warriors. It's okay. Regrowth is good. Yeah, we have a lot of good creatures to get back. I like Vivian. Yeah, I want something a little bit more high-end, probably. Might be a 3-0. It doesn't matter much. It's not like these are not in any way important games, or it's not like we invested what, 4,000 yen? Oh, not yen, sorry. 4,000 gold. 4,000 gold. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna lose maybe 4,000 gold. That's insignificant and it's not important. Very nice with the colors, I like that. I am gonna actually keep this because color-wise is just pretty fantastic. And I would like one more land maybe. Finally! Dude, haven't seen you yet. You haven't made an appearance in the previous 2 games. Oh, it's so tempting to just get rid of that, to be honest. Yeah, we don't want our opponent to start getting card advantage of that filthy creature. Yeah, it would have been a bit too much to start getting advanced. Look at their ramping. Yeah, I'm the one whose deck is full of I don't know how many things. We have the Yanova Visionary, we have the Elysian Caryatid, we have the Risen Reef, we have the Cultivate. So 4 ramp cards, 17 lands. Untap says chance to draw a land is 47. Watch us go landless for the next 2 turns at least. Please. Prove me wrong this way anytime, man. So we have 2 white, 2 red, maybe green would be good. A bit more green. Yeah, probably. What do we want here? I think the Gardener is just pretty good. And then we want to pass, maybe. Next turn we could. Eating these would be very good as well. Wow! 6 mana, wow. They went second and there's 6 mana. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But at least we can get rid of that with Giant Killer. Something. It's not nothing. We're not gonna draw lands, that's for sure. Oh, we did. Yeah. Told you, prove me wrong like this anytime you want. Anytime you want, you can prove me wrong like this. Now we can cast Omnath. Terror. What is the right sequencing there? Gardener? Not even sure. Omnath is just good. play it. It's just good. There you go. Let's play the good card, right? Yeah. It's obviously the strongest card I have. Oh, dang. That's painful. It's really, really painful. Not nice, dude. Not nice. So we're gonna play back Alley Gardener. Reese. We don't really have beneficial attacks here, so I don't think they're going to defend against us. Yeah. So next turn we could play Terror of the Peaks. Could help. What gets us maximum value? I mean, with these two we could trigger Omnath 2 or 3 times. That would be maybe better. Stone is good. Dabria, ooh, Dabria is tough.
You should know I have standards, and I've yet to find an enemy that meets them.
Right. Which offer do they accept? And what is going to be the condition placed on them? It's not easy, right? You get offered a lot. So they can draw 3 cards and lose 6 lives. That's brilliant. I mean, who wouldn't agree to that? Dang. Man, that's just good. That's just pervertedly good. Lucky bastards. Lucky bastard, come on. Bad joke, man, bad joke. Disgusting. Nice. Super nice. Wow. It's pretty cool. Good job. So one thing we're going to do is this. And then with 5 mana. Three. Just target my opponent. Can target the visionary. Nice. Finally, our deck did what it's supposed to be doing. Maybe just needed that little adjustment. Yeah, sometimes relatively little changes can help. It's not bad. I mean, we have a start. It's not great, but we have a start. That's good. There's a lot of black and blue and red. Why are people so drawn to these Grixis mana bases? I'm not sure. Hey, this is becoming fun. You're on 5 mana. You're on 5 mana, man. You can even be on 6, actually.
You can see your face when I'm beating you.
Well, if we are lucky and they don't, well, if they don't remove anything, that we're gonna be an 8 mana next turn. So we can just Vivian and I don't know what. I think it's unlikely though, isn't it? I think they are gonna remove something. Illuna. That's impressive. I like that. And they're pulling an Omnath. Dang, man, that's fire. Oof. I mean, hell yeah, wow. It's pretty brutal. So I think one thing we want to do would be to remove Omnath, otherwise it's gonna just gain too much, way too much, ridiculously too much value. Maybe another thing we want to do is to...
We won't answer the other ones.
try this. I'm not sure this is gonna be good enough. I'm not sure this is gonna be good enough. Probably not. But until we do find something better, does the job alright for the moment. It was pretty good to have 8 mana on turn 4. 5. We're still not out of the woods. What the heck? Ooh, we have way too many lands, people.
When I win, you're gonna stay out of my way. Stand in our way. I dare you.
Yeah, that was okay. And then we just bring this guy. Probably just go in. Really, they're okay with sacking the Cobra? I don't mind that, that's for sure. That Rhino was very useful. Wow. Dang, they have some good cards. They're just casting bomb into bomb into bomb. I mean, we're not doing poorly. I shouldn't complain. I have 2 planeswalkers on the board and Field of Dead and whatever. But it's a tricky situation. Mill 5, stack a creature and look for something else. I don't have any really good way to kill the Tybalt, do I? No, no great way to do it. Dang. I don't really want 3 drops because I don't want Rex Sage or Cathar. Reason Reef for Gardener would be good though. But I think I just need to... try and kill Tybalt. Make a 4/4. Make some mana. Cast Kavu. Cast Plains. Make a zombie. Should I get that guy back? I don't know, this is difficult. Well, I can't cast it this turn anyway, so let's say no. Please don't have burned down the house or something like that. 4 lands, wow. It's not lucky. But they pulled 2 of our lands we would need to trigger Field of the Dead. And the lands are not bad for them. I mean, they can use things like that.
Alright. I'll just see myself.
Okay, they have 2 more spells in hand. Poor guy, they really didn't gain much value off the board. Spatula. It is a bit rough. Well, that's okay still. Yeah, I just have to do that. And we can put it in our hands and then we can discard and draw. Yeah, I think here that would be just better, right? Well, not... Mm-hmm. Not great.
Oh, it's not fair.
We might just sack the reef here.
Adapts to any environment.
Is Resto good for anything? Dang. Resto was the worst pull. Oh, I'm so silly. Resto was the only 4 mana pull. I'm so silly. I should have spinned the Cabaretti. Yeah, let's do that. It's fine. I was silly. I should have spun the Cabaretti, of course. Yeah. Yeah, we can get back Prison Reef. Why not? Sure. Sure. You have a good board. That's something. Wow, they have a lot going on. That Tybalt is strong. Even so that it only pulled a couple of lands. I mean, I have to be very thankful because I would have been drawing lands till the end of days. What the heck, man? Dang, what a refill. They can get Yarok. Ooh. Even so, that's good. Oh, I haven't seen Atris in ages. Atris is such a fun card, I love it. Yeah. There you go. Really? They went for the Kingpin? Ah. Interesting. Dang, dude. This is a very tough one, actually. And none of these are artifacts or enchantments. No. Oh, dang. That's bad. Yarrick is gonna come. Or hostage taker. Hate that card. Not my favorite. So what are they going to try to take? Okie dokie. Yep. I don't think they're going to attack with Tatuba. Oh, they're just gonna cast that. Oh. Interesting. Could get it with the angel and then just spin it.
Windy skies, leaves underfoot. What a great day. I like to think big.
That's okay. It's quite a bit of damage. They don't have very good blocks. They're probably going to be tempted to block at least some things. Oh, just take it. It's pretty brave. I certainly don't mind it if they take it. Yeah, sure. Menace Gearhawk is quite dangerous. And then, yeah, we sack the rest though.
Oh, listen.
And we're gonna pull here. What do we want to pull really? Cavalier is good, Ilhard is good, but yeah, we want to pull Omnath, right? Yeah. We do want to pull Omnath. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty good, yeah. Keep it coming. So how much mana do we have? 1, 3. Twice X. Yeah, I think that's good. 1, 2, 3. It's a decent turn, I have to admit. Went pretty well. Yep, that did go pretty well. We have a ton of tokens. Unless they can wipe the board, I don't think they're in a horrible place. And wiping the board is only really good if they also get rid of my planeswalker. Both of those can make the chunky tokens. Five blockers against 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attackers. That's not enough. Sus. Well, it is very, very, very suspicious. I think I'll just go in. What do they have? Do they have spot removal? Do they have a flash creature? They have 6 mana. Get the giant killer to tap something. Ah, they're just wasting our time. Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, no, we're still going. We're still going. I just want to force them to block. You need to block all. And then we cast this guy.
Let's rumble.
And game over. I milled myself, but you died. Terror of the Peaks, man, what a janky funky card. Lol. I never won a game with that before. I think this is historical first for me. Okay. 2-2. Yeah, that's already okay. We get some money back. We'll get a couple of rares and stuff. That's okay. If we get I'm like, this was fun. It's exactly the kind of stuff I wanted, so if I get sort of 2,000 back, I'm very content, I guess. Most likely very content if I get that much back. That's not a good. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, we don't need the biggie at the moment, but this is strong with the Field of Death start. I like that. Maybe Heath on blue. They're all tapped, so that's a bit tough, especially as we go second. They milled down a lot, so yeah, we need that blue for the reef. I'm gonna get the reef started as early as possible. Do we want one more land? Yeah, one more untapped land is actually good, right? We can revolve and then reef and then sash. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh, they have interaction for enchantments. Kakui. Do they? Really? Oh, maybe they were just reading it? They had something, so... Not sure what, but something funky. Reef can come. Reef is gonna pull another creature. Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. Oh yeah, baby. All the way. Oh yeah. We're gonna be on 6 mana. Nice. Ah, look at that naughty girl. Haven't seen her in a while. I think we're just gonna remove this. Absolutely don't need any planeswalkers around, thank you very much. Yeah, we can resto first. Nani. Come on, man, I was just trying to get a little bit of value here. Why you gotta be so salty? Dude. So rude. Unbelievably rude. Unbelievably rude.
I'm never done for good.
Well, then I get rid of your Wandering Emperor if you sap the vitality out of my poor little Risen Reef that was about to be bounced. How nasty and obnoxious. Yeah, I mean... We can just bring the sash. Do we? Oh, we do. Okay. And, 2. And we can get rid of that. Yep, now we're okay. Or maybe actually... Yeah, maybe it can just go over there, right? That's better. Nice. Nice, healthy spice. Our Reese should have come though. Probably Reese should have come, right? Go and look for a plains energy? Yep. Get one more tokens. We don't even need the Cathar too much of this one. Oh, we can cast it on the token though, that's good. That's pretty nice. And we can go in like this. Up to you, man. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the Fabled Passage anyway. I mean, my opponent is not doing super well at the moment. I'm not sure. It's black, so they might have discard. Really, they didn't have anything, and I had a big board. I just gave up with 4 cards in their hand and like 6-7 lands. Really? Aw, poor person. That's tough. That's tough, yeah. But these kind of horrible draws do exist in Arena. Well, I mean, Magic in general. not just in arena. I think I like this. I think I like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is Cabaretti Revels into Backalley Gardener into Kavu. Which can be like just an insane amount of value. If this works out, this is just a lot of value, really. Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna cast Reese here, just to push my opponent into reacting. It's not dangerous yet. They're gonna have more cards than we do, so that's okay as well. The Reese would have been a good trigger for the back alley gardener, though. Should have kept that probably. Ah, yeah, but this is exactly the kind of thing, that I wanted. You know, I wanted them to cast their removal spell on things that don't need to be removed, actually. Into the archive. Ooh. What are they going to have? It's not going to attack this turn, that's for sure. We are not in a bad position. The Visionary and the Kavu. Alright. Now we can bring the... Ah, did it? That's understandable. No, I'm just gonna cultivate. Fine. 3 white, 2 white, 2 red, 3 green, but yeah, maybe like this. Then go with Karuk and just make a beast.
I like animals better than people.
Going for 4, and we have what, 8 lands. Opponent has 4. But they have 2 extra mana, they have 7 mana. You have 9. Ah, Noxious Gearhulk. Good creature, man. Dang, Noxious Gearhulk. You're strong, mate. They removed our... some of our key cards here, right?
Go ahead and run.
Yeah, they did do a pretty good job at that, for sure.
I brought some muscle along.
There are some things that
Eh?
can't be hunted.
Man, that's fucking not what I wanted to do. I misclicked so badly. Oh my god. Oh my god, I misclicked so badly. I wanted to pump the killer and get in. No, I misclicked so poorly. Shoosh. Dang. Yeah, that happens. Where to go with the Thorn? Yes, field, finally. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. So what creatures do we have? We could bring Sash. We could bring Rex Sage or Root and Reef. We could bring. That's about it. Rex Sage or Risen Reef. Neither of those are bad.
Watch evolution work its
Oh, I
magic.
choose. I choose. Let's go for the reef then.
It's a beautiful day for chaos, ain't it?
That is very annoying. Your die. Indestructible until the end of turn.
Your comeuppance.
Come on, dude. Come on, mate. Bad joke. Dang. Yeah, we're a bit too feisty here. Yeah, they do have to block. They do need to block. Otherwise they're gonna go very, very low. They take it? Can't they? Even so, they're quite low, and they lost the Menace creature, which was the main point for me, really. Oh, that's gonna have indestructible until Kyo dies around. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying, but Kyodai can be eliminated and Nahab can be tapped. Actually, I don't need to, right? I'll just get rid of Kyodai, tap Nahab, and then we're sort of done. Yeah. You know what? We don't even need to do that. It's fine. I mean, they need a very good card in their hand to survive and win.
I'll be back after I've lived my words. You'll see.
They did have a decent card, yeah. I have to admit, they did have a decent card. But we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. What? Fuck's sake, dude. Ah! So annoying.
You're gonna lock you down.
Okay. Anyway, Terror of the Peaks takes the day again. Seizes the day. Yeah, I mean it's a funny combo-ish deck, right? We can get back almost all our money. It was basically a free, little bit different game style, gaming experience. Not amazing, but ooh, that's bad. That's also bad. But we gotta risk. We gotta take some risks in life, right? So we're gonna take the risk, and if it didn't work out, we almost got back our money and we're fine anyway. Rescan all the fort until... Okay, if our draws are gonna be like that, then we're in deep, deep, deep poopy trouble. I like this. This is funny. You know, occasionally it happens. I knew that on Arena, according to Untapped, our chance to draw a land is 48%. It's 47, but we haven't drawn a land in like, what, 3 turns? But never mind. It's okay. Yeah, 48% again. Are we gonna draw that land? We are, yeah. Our only. It's brilliant. It's not even like Fabled Passage, right? That it can make a mana. That's so cool. I love opponent's curve. Alright, we block the 3 double strike 3, thank you. And we're dead. We're gonna die with 7 cards in our hand. This is funny as hell. This is funny. I don't want to complain. This is really funny. Well, look, it happens. Wow. Beautiful curve, beautiful draw from our opponent. This is just a pleasure to watch. Oh. And I love Okitra. I always wish there would be a format where Okitra could be good. There should be like, there's Pauper, there should also be something like Mythic only. Wow. Fantastic stuff. Man, this was entertaining. We got all our money back. We have more white cards and a bit of world progress. This was lovely. I just had a good time here. Well, thank you everyone for joining in. Very entertaining, fun run. Chromatic Cube was really just a jank festival, but our jank worked pretty well. Omnath, Terror of the Peaks, and a lot of other synergy. Cabaretti Revels. This was a very, very entertaining run. Take care of yourselves, rest enough, make sure your lives go smooth, take care of the people around you, and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.